me introduce myself. My name is Iska Priya from the Faculty of Economic and Business, major in accounting at the Persada Indonesia University. Today, I want to explain about future of libraries. What is digital libraries? There is much confusion surrounding this phrase, stemming from three factors. First, the library community has used several different phrases over the years to denote this concept: electronic library, virtual library, library without walls, and it never was quite clear what each of these different pairs mean. Digital library is simply the most current and most widely accepted term and is now used almost exclusively at conference, online, and in the literature. Another factor adding to the confusion is that digital libraries are at the focal point of many different areas of research, and what constitutes a digital library differs depending upon the research community that is describing it. Digital libraries are organizations that provide the research, including the specialist staff, to select, structure our intellectual access to, interpret, distribute, preserve, preserve, preserve the integrity of and ensure the persistence over time of collection of digital works so that they are readily and economically available for use by a defined community or set of communities. Technical architecture library. The first issue is that of the technical architecture that underlies any digital library system. Libraries will need to change and upgrade current technical architectures to accommodate digital materials. The architecture will include components such as high-speed local network and fast connection to the internet, relational database that support a variety of digital format, full-text search engines to index and provide access to research, a variety of servers such as web servers and FTP server, electronic document management function that will aid in the overall management of digital research. One important thing to the point out about technical architecture for digital libraries is that uh, they won't be monolithic system like the turnkey single box OPACs with librarians are most familiar. Instead, they will be a collection of disparate systems and research connected through a network and integrate within one interface, most likely a web interface or one of its descendants. Building digital collection. One of the large issues in creating digital libraries will be by building of digital collection. Obviously, for any digital library to be viable, it must eventually have a digital collection with a critical mass to make it truly useful. There are essential three methods of building digital collection. First, digitization, converting paper and other media is exiting collection to digital form, acquisition of original digital works created by publishers and scholars, access to external material not held in-house by providing pointers to websites, other library collection, or publisher servers. Digitization. Recall that one of the primary methods of digital collection building is digitization. What does this term mean exactly? Simply put, uh, simply put, it is the conversion of any fixed and or analog media such as books, journal articles, photos, paintings, microforms into electronic from through scanning, sampling, or in effect even recay and obvious obstacle to digitization is that it's very expensive. Ad hoc approach, how do you go about deciding what parts of a collection to digitize? There are several approaches available, at least theoretically. Retros- Retrospective on conversion of collection, digitization of a particular special collection or a portion of one, like a diverse collection, high use material, and ad hoc approach. This approach can be used alone or in combination depending upon a particular institution's goal for digitization. Metadata. Metadata is another issue central to the development of digital libraries. Metadata is the data that describes the content and attribute of any particular item in a digital library. Metadata is another issue central to the development of digital libraries. Metadata is the data that describes the content and attributes of any particular item in a digital library. Naming identifiers and persistence. The fifth issue is related to metadata. It is the problem of naming in a digital library. Names are strings that uniquely identify digital objects and are part of any document's metadata. Names are as important in a digital library as an ISBN number is in traditional library. Any system of naming that is developed must be permanent, lasting indefinitely. This means, among other things, that the name can be bound up with a specific location. The unique name and its location must be separate. This is very much unlike URL, that current method to identifying object or on the internet. This issue persistence naming raises its head in a coordinate schemes as well. Persistent names is an organizational problem rather than any engineering problem. Technically, a system to handle names is possible. However, unique identifiers will only persist if someone institution takes responsibility for their management and migration from a current technology to the seconding generation of technologies. Copyright and rights management. Copyright has been called the single most facing barrier to digital library development. The current paper-based concept to copyright breakdowns in the digital environment because the control of copies is lost. Digital objects are less fixed, easily copied, and remotely accessible by multiple users simultaneously. Preservation. Another important issue is preservation, keeping digital information available in perpetuity in the preservation of digital material. The real issue is technical obsolescence. Library in the pre-digital era had the worry about climate control and the acidification of books, but the preservation of digital information will mean constantly coming up with new technical solutions. When considering digital materials, there are three types of preservation. One can refer to the, the preservation of the strong storage medium, the preservation of access to content, the preservation of fixed media material through digital technology. Okay, it's my presentation. I hope useful for all of you. Have a nice day. Bye.